Please don't park near me. Okay. Welcome back, guys, to a Vintage Vlogmas Day 8. I am over here at the Factory Antique Mall today just because I want to go through my space and rethink some of the furniture layout before I bring in all the stuff that I've been pricing for the past couple days. And then we're gonna go do a little bit of organization in my storage unit. Thank you. Somebody's in my booth, so we'll just give them a second. While we wait, let's go see if we can find any skinny doors. This is kind of our residential junk guy, but like good junk. There's this door here, but I think that's a little too big. I like it, it's just a little too big. And then there's that one there. That's not a bad option. I also really like this cabinet top mirror, and I'll have to revisit that in the future. But if we come over here, I see that there is a door wedge in there. So let me see if I can get that out. I don't know how I feel about the color. I think it's gonna do the same thing with every door that we come across, that I'm gonna need to do some kind of cleaning, which is fine. Looks like a lot of it's gonna chip off anyways, and they have it priced at $59. We'll think about it. Let's go back to the booth and see if they're done shopping it. All right, I think we're good. What I'm struggling with is, I don't even know. I don't like this layout nearly as much as I did. Part of me wants to take this piece and move it there facing that way. Then I can use the back of it for mirrors, paintings, whatever, and then move that table over here. Then I'll have that wall space to hang stuff again as well. I don't know, there's just something about it. It's like too choppy, but also too busy at the same time. Okay, I think I'm coming up with an idea. So I'll move this guy over there, that workbench over here, and then I'll put this guy back up against that wall, and I'll move that painting over here. Yeah, I think that's what I might do. And I'm not doing this today. This is going to happen tomorrow, pending that it doesn't snow. It's kind of calling for snow tomorrow, or it was, according to my weatherman of a boyfriend. So Mike, the electrician, says it's gonna snow, and that would kind of mess up my day. I need to think about this a little more tonight. I just found out recently that not everybody can play like pictures in their head. They don't see pictures when they think or listen to stories. And that was so upsetting for me because that's what I do all the time. Like literally I will go home, especially during a reset, and I'll just move stuff around in my head, like move the furniture around, and I'll know exactly what the space is gonna look like. Even if the furniture isn't already in here, if it's in my storage unit, I can picture it in my space and I move it around in my head. It's not perfect, but I have a pretty good idea about what it's gonna look like. Really surprising to me when I found out that some people can't do that. That is wild. Eventually, I think I'm gonna have to move this rack. It is just really weighed down with all the clothing, and you can see it leaning there pretty bad. This is gonna need to go on one of the actual supporting walls and not this faux wall, even though we have it screwed into the ground. Somebody asked me about that the other day. We do have it screwed into the ground. Thought about maybe moving the clothing up here and figuring out a better situation for this. Even though I love this and I love having this kind of set up like a dining, I think it might be worth trying to do kind of like a clothing and softwares, boots and stuff in this front area, and then back here I can do the furniture. None of that is guaranteed. It's just things that are swimming around up here. I'm perfectly fine listening to your suggestions. So if you have any idea about how to make this space work a little better, or if you think I should try something with the furniture layout, please leave a comment down below. All right, so the layout plans might have just changed. This lady is very interested in the work table as her island. I told her to sleep on it and to text me and let me know if she wants to move forward with it or not. So that might have just sold. more reason to get another little table in here ASAP. Depending on if it snows tomorrow or not, I plan on being here and just moving stuff around. Okay. And so that if you wanted to come tomorrow or the weekend, it doesn't matter to me one way or the other. Normally if it sells directly through the dealer's responsible for helping you load it.
Well, then I'll get my boys.
Well, I can be here too. Okay. You just gotta let me know and I'll make it happen. But I made it very easy to move, just from the wheels and rolling back and forth.
We would wheel most of the way.
Yep, and they have a loading dock back here, which is super nice. So do you have a truck?
Yeah.
Perfect. So we could literally just wheel it straight out and onto the truck, and you just strap it down, and it's good to go. I gave her my tag, or I gave her the measurements, and I gave her my phone number so she can call me and let me know what she decides to do. In the meantime, we had to go straighten up that storage unit. Oh, and look at this. This happens all the time where people will leave other dealers' stuff in my booth, and so I just walk it up to the front and give it to them and let them find where it's supposed to go, because this place is too big to do that. A lot colder out here. This is gonna be miserable. I really don't have a ton in here. No, it is so cold. I've been sitting in my truck stalling. Some of this stuff actually needs to go to the booth. Like there's some small things over on that back shelf and some brass that I've been waiting to put in for like Christmas. And what I wanted to do today is so stinking cold. It is definitely gonna at least flurry tonight, but there's not that many clouds. I don't know. But what I wanna do is put this shelving unit back together so I can start putting smalls on it for my Luckett setup. So I would like to move these shelves back there on that wall. And maybe if I get moving, I'll like warm up a little bit. So you guys are gonna see this in the background. It is actually my checkout table for when I do any kind of market, and I have it on wheels so it rolls around with me. It is heavy. So that kind of needs to stay where it is. I also can't forget to take this back with me. It is a washstand top. Anytime that I have a washstand or I get a hold of a washstand that is too much work, it's too damaged, I keep the marble top at least, because I feel like I'll use it for something, or maybe I'll come across a piece that needs a top. And so I kept that because I want to call a marble / granite place to see if they'll cut it for me for that little stand I showed you in my garage a couple of days ago. There was a plan for her. I was gonna put her up for Halloween. I had so much artwork already during that setup and I didn't really have a place to put her. So I'm sorry, creepy lady, but you're gonna go on Facebook Marketplace. Hopefully you'll go to a good home. I just moved everything off of that white shelf and I unintentionally made the cutest little table setup. Like if I came across this at a yard sale, I would be on cloud 9. It's got a lot of blues, greens, and brass and creams. I love it. Another weird thing about me is I like old bricks, especially when it says where it's from or where it was made. I have old VA and then I have old Virginia. Just file that under weird facts about Amanda, is that she likes old bricks that say where they're from. All right, y'all, I'm finally done. And of course, it's getting dark, but it's only like 5. But I got everything back. Well, first off, I got the shelves back together, thank goodness. And I put all the stuff that I had out onto the shelves. I am finished and I'm so excited to go home where it's nice and warm. I also secured the marble. So we're going to be taking that back with us. That is it for Vlogmas Day 8. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to hit the like button and to subscribe. Also hit the bell notification. That way you can be notified for whenever I post a new video. Please follow me at Amanda's Mercantile on Instagram. That way you can see everything that I do behind the scenes. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Like button and to subscribe. Also hit the bell notification. That way my lips are numb.